Okay guys, so from the earlier video, what we're gonna go over first is a straight ankle lock. What's going to happen, there's a couple different ways to set this up. So from what I hear, both of my knees are tight and close to his knee, his leg, depending on the length of your opponent where they're gonna line up. But I need to really clamp down, I need to really bite down on this leg, and the more I can get it at the knee or lower, it's gonna be better for me. The further I'm out from his torso, the easier it's gonna be for him to defend. So if I get a bend in that leg, then I'm good. It's no dip, well, it's very similar to an arm bar. You need to keep that pressure. So what's gonna happen, same leg, same arm. You're gonna hug that, and I need the back of his foot to rest, or the top of his foot to rest on my rear delt. So it's tight there, and there's no space in here. So what's gonna happen is my hand's gonna go on his shin. My other hand is gonna go on my forearm, so I'm gonna figure four. Boom, boom. My knees are together. I can finish this straight from here. I can make an angle cutting the bend in the leg, but in and of itself. Boom, okay? Now, if you go too far with it, what it's going to do is stretch ligaments and tendons that weren't meant to be stretched. So even if it's a training partner, I don't suggest trying to blow it out. If he's gonna be stubborn, just let it go, because when that stretches out, it takes much longer to heal than if I were just to break the bone. So just let it go in advanced position or something, but that'll do a lot of damage. So that's the first one we have, is a straight ankle lock. So here, set it up, boom. Now, that straight ankle lock is the easiest to get and easiest to get out of. And so what I mean by that, one of his defenses, the easiest, is just to put a cowboy boot on. All he's gonna do is push his foot through. So if I'm here, he's gonna grab one of my arms, his close one, and as he pulls my arm, he's gonna push his foot. Boom. Now, as you can see, I don't have that anymore. So what's going to happen is I'll end up shrimping out of this, I'll end up fishing out of it, boom, and I'm gonna switch. So outside arm was controlling the leg, now inside arm. And when I did that, the knife of my arm is going to be sticking up. Okay, it's literally like a knife, because I'm gonna try to chop his foot off. So here, I lose it, bang. Now, same thing. My hand's on his shin, and this is in my bicep. It's in my bicep because it's gonna allow that top bone, you want that knuckle to stick up, okay? Boom, boom, because that's gonna be right on his Achilles, okay? From here, you can just dig it in, it feels good. Now these together, now same thing. Push down, cut up. Okay, that's the second one. Now I'm gonna show you from both sides, but now we're gonna go to a heel hook. So from that position here, now just another tool in your toolbox. I set it up. Now what I'm gonna do is fall over on my other side. So this is gonna be on the top side of my arm. With the knife on my arm, I'm gonna come behind the heel. I'm gonna go thumb to thumb, palm to palm, hand to hand. Here, what I'm gonna do is now, legs bent, I have my angle, I have my 45. So here, all I'm gonna do is just, boom. I'm making a half moon with my arm. Once I have that, I'm making a half moon, okay? I made an L with his leg, and all I'm gonna do is angle out using his heel, okay? So that's gonna take the knee, that's gonna blow the knee out, and then the ankle. So same thing, if you're using it with your training partner, and you know you have it, just let it go in advanced position, so it'll be okay. If you blow this out, he's gonna be out like at least 6 months, and that's not cool for you. It's definitely not cool for him. So that's the third of the four. So now we're gonna go from heel hook to inverted heel hook. We're gonna start from that same position. So I have this. Now say for whatever, it's just another tool in your toolbox. He straightens his leg out to defend, or just he makes a movement, I slip out, whatever. So all I'm gonna do is go from this hip to the other one. So I come here and feed it. The inside of his foot is pointing towards the ceiling. Same thing with the knife of my arm. His foot's in my armpit with the knife of my arm. Here, hand to hand. All I'm doing right here is making a moon with it, okay? Making a half moon with his ankle. That inverted heel hook, the regular heel hook requires like 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch before you end up blowing somebody's knee out. Now the inverted heel hook, takes like a 1/16 of an inch, which is like nothing, it's very little. So be extremely careful with that inverted heel hook. We're going to go over both heel hook and inverted heel hook, but from the other angle. I have the heel hook. Once again, the knife of my arm is going to come behind his heel, and I'm gonna make a half moon with that. That's all I'm doing. Hand to hand, half moon. Okay, that's the heel hook. Now we're gonna go inverted heel for whatever reason. like he straightens his leg, we're slippery, my arm pops off, whatever. There's a bunch of different reasons why that would go sideways on you. So as that does, as soon as I lose that, say my arm pops up, I'm going to switch hips. Boom, okay? Now, once again, the knife in my arm, underneath, hand to hand. The ladder just goes from bad to worse. You have straight ankle lock, Achilles lock, heel hook, inverted heel hook. And there's different setups, there's different ways to get it, there's a lot of different things. I'm just trying to open your mind up to things now, and we can break it down specifically, whatever submission you want more of. I can like make a 10-minute video or half-hour video with that, breaking it really down. But I just want you to open up your mind and just remember this. Every time you, him, whoever, go for a leg submission and you do not get it, you're going to end up in a very bad position. Usually somebody's sitting on your chest if it's in a fight, MMA fight, punching you in the face. So really drill these before you, like practice them with your training partner, obviously, before you really try to apply it in like a fight or training, because if you don't get it, it's at a bad spot. So just drill them. They work really good once you get them down. If you have questions, comments, please hit me up and we'll make another video. But until then, if you didn't know,
now you know.